we can get so dogmatic about this is what I'm supposed to do. Get so dogmatic that we are inflexible to the elements around us that are pushing us in this direction. A tree is not dogmatic. A tree is not like, I'm not going to budge. We see a tree and it's strong and it just kind of sits there. Day after day, I look out my window and I see the same tree sitting there. It's not like I just walked away and like, I'm gonna go over here now. But it's not dogmatic. The elements around a tree. Pull a tree this way, pull a tree that way, where it looks like a dance, as though a tree, if you see it in a strong wind, it looks like it's dancing with the wind. It's flexing with the wind. So if you don't know what you want, it's okay. It's totally okay. Because you actually have more clarity than you think you do. Every single idea that's popped into your mind. I would like to write a book. I would like to write a song. I would like to travel to a Central American country. I would like to be a teacher. I would like to take yoga classes. I would like to dance. All of those ideas that just popped into your brain, they are guiding you. Now, in which these ideas manifest and actualize themselves in this physical world and in your life, how those elements mix together to form a creation, that's not up to you. What is up to you with your willpower and your free will, your choice, is to decide what octave of frequency do you want these actualized elements combined together to present themselves to you. Because all the time our thoughts are actualizing themselves. Our ideas. We just need to let go of how these ideas come to pass. I know what I want. Why can't I get it? I've been working so hard. I'm trying. You know what all that does? Is you are the energy within you. You're shooting it right back at you. But you're not shooting it at your inspiration, your empowerment, or your brilliant ideas. You know what you're shooting your own energy at? Your worst nightmares, your anxieties, and your fears. And whatever energy you put towards within yourself, it gets bigger. Because that's the power of your own energy. We have powerful energy. And energy within ourselves, it doesn't have this compass. So, okay, these are negative thoughts. Okay, I'm not going to put energy or emphasis on that. Or these are positive. I'm going to just shoot all the energy towards the positive. Energy within us, it needs a guide. Okay? It needs you to, you could say, carve out when you think of a river. It's like you're carving out that you could say that, I don't even know what to describe, right? You're carving out this, you could say, this hole, so the energy can flow through it, just like a river. You have this carved out, eroded walls that encase the river, and it directs the river this way. That's what you need to do. You need to carve out within yourself this canal, almost like a canal. That's what I'm trying to say. This canal where you are directing your energy. But that takes willpower. That takes you inspiring yourself. That takes you to be focused, diligent every day on making the same choice. You know what? Peace, kindness, inspiration, empowerment. That is my canal. And that is where my energy flows through. Of course, we have these little hiccups, of these negative thoughts, or we recognize something about ourselves that we didn't previously see. Could involve a pattern, a habit coming from a place of fear, a fear of success, a fear of love, a fear of intimacy. But all you do is you look at the hiccup You smile at it, you're like, hey, come on in, come on in. Why don't you sit on my palm? Why don't you sit on my palm and I'm going to allow you to float down that river. You're going to float down that river and you're going to realize the river of my energy directed towards positivity and towards joy and happiness and being brave. You're going to float right on down that energy river and you're going to completely change your mind about love or sex or intimacy or money or sense of happiness in life. You're no longer going to fear. And that is the power of your energy. Do not fear your worst nightmares or the terror within. That terror that tries to rip your body apart. Anxiety takes a toll. It ages you. It really does age you. The stress and anxiety. All you have to do is come on in. I'm going to sit you down on my little river of energy of positivity. By the time you reach the waterfall, where the energy is at this all-time quickness and energy, you're going to change your mind about everything. You don't need to fear anymore. That's what we need to do when it comes to our energy. So if you don't know what you want, I'm with you. Because I have so many ideas. But the way they actualize is something that I don't need to worry about. Something that I don't need to try to control. We've been taught for centuries, control. Control, you must control, you must control. We've gotten that confused, the message of free will with control. In order to do something important, you have to control every little thing in your life, your love life, your career, and this. But now we realize that free will is more letting go than control. Free will is making a choice to be in an energy frequency, simply to be in an energy frequency. To decide, you know what, I'm going to wake up early so I can do yoga or kundalini, or I can run, or I can paint. You know, I decide, I'm not going to participate in this friendship, or I'm not going to drink or just go to parties. I'm not going to have just random sex anymore. And when that happens, your energy frequency is open. You're flowing in a particular direction. A particular direction where dreams are kind of just sitting on the bank. Sitting on the bank, and you take periodic steps to kind of dance around with that manifestation that's kind of sitting on the bank. But then you, like always, you say goodbye and you continue down the stream. Because the stream is endless. There's no end, and you know that. So there's no anxiety of needing to hold on to something that you know within your hearts of hearts that it's time to let go of. People will come, people will go, people will join you down the river, and people will stop off and go out their way through the forest. But it doesn't matter because it's endless. That's why we have endless ideas. We are so gifted and talented because it's not just you and me right here and now. There's a me, and then there's a multitude of versions of me out there right now. And those multitude of versions of me have gifts and talents and things that those versions of me are working on. So feeling myself while meditating or doing kundalini and feeling new gifts, I'm like, whoa, what are these gifts and talents coming from? I've only been here 21 years. And it's because my essence, like all essences, there's so much more. You need to trust in that because it is endless. So don't worry if you have to let something go. Because when you go down that river, you will always notice that there's something exciting going on the banks. I see my Native American past life. I see my life in the 1800s. I see my life in Greece and in Italy. And that's what we're doing. We are viewing all of our entire existence ever on this world when we are going down the stream. The vibration of positivity, because in that vibration of empowerment and inspiration, we can let go, we can receive, because we trust in the unknown, we trust in our most crazy ideas that our mental mind doesn't quite understand, our logical reasoning doesn't quite understand, but we know that there's something to it because we trust ourselves. And the more that we trust ourselves and allow ourselves to go down the stream or the river of positivity, of self-empowerment, of healing, of love, of kindness, because there's many rivers you can take. And this river may not be fast, it may not be super slow, it's kind of like in the in-between. Like, it's not super hot, it's not super cold, it's like in between. But you can try to take the fast. A lot of people, they just want the fast river, fast success, get love right away, and then they're on this river and they're just like, because it's super energetically fast. So everything on the banks, everything exciting on the banks that they could have stopped off to kind of explore in that for a little bit, to get to know themselves. Oh, look at me in my version of myself playing on the banks, like she's dancing and singing like a Native American. Oh, there's me over there on that side of the banks, and she's a scientist in a lab in the 1800s. When we are on that energetic, I just want it now, fast, 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 what happens is we can't stop off at these energies to connect. Because how could we if we're just on this rampant, just like going, and then we realize that it just goes on and on and on. There is no destination. We think that if we take the rapids, we'll get there quicker, but then we realize that it just goes forever. So the more that you are still, the more that you allow just the current, the gentle, soft current to just flow you down the river, you decide that path, you're going to realize that through connecting with these banks, you're not delaying yourself. I'm going to go connect here. Oh, I met a new friend. Oh, I'm going to connect on this side and just kind of stop off and maybe make a fire. And oh, I met another friend over there. It's not a delay. It's your soul growing stronger. It's not growing, okay, as we think. It's remembering. Each time you open up your mind and you remember something about yourself, either it's a past life, either it's an idea, or just a future experience you would like to have, you remember how strong and powerful you are. It's not you're growing, because you are already infinitely complex in a multitude of perspectives, in a multitude of angles. So there's no need to feel like you need to grow. You just need to remember. And remembering is equivalent, in this physical body, it's equivalent to growth. Maturing. Maturing in that long forgotten wisdom that you are extremely powerful. You are like the universe itself. I wonder if the universe questions its ability to create. I feel like it doesn't come across those thoughts. It doesn't have an ego, the universe. It simply just does it. It's like, okay, I can do it. There I do. There it goes. There he goes. There's another star. Okay. So it's okay to not know where you're going in life. It's perfectly okay. Just float on down that river and appreciate the things on the banks. Because that's what life is. Every manifestation is that. Even the ones you think are the biggest, such as success or finding your life partner, it's simply stopping off on the side of the bank to have fun and to play. There's no destination. Time is not linear. It's like a stream of consciousness that just goes and goes around this universe for eternity. So when you really understand that you are eternal, your soul's energy, maybe you'll begin to relax. And once you can begin to relax, you can then understand the physicality of yourself. The physicality of yourself and how you only have one life in this body. There's only going to be one